A raw food diet involves eating mainly unprocessed whole, plant-based, and preferably organic foods. Some sources say that when following this diet, raw food should make up 3/4 of the diet. The benefits of eating raw foods. Although not all raw food diets are good for you, raw foods provide numerous benefits in addition to an increased metabolism. Below, we will look at 7 ways raw food dieters can benefit from a raw food diet, and share some tips for how you can also get similar benefits by eating raw foods. 1. Cleansing your body and your mind. Whether you believe in astrology or not, it's hard to deny that the world we live in has its share of toxic substances. Think about the chemicals in your everyday products, and you will likely have an idea of how heavy-handed the industrial food production process is. All these things can have an effect on your overall health. How to eat raw. To eat raw food is cooked in a way that does not introduce any ingredients into the food, at least not externally. The exception is a piece of fruit, which is probably cut open. To eat raw, you can either prepare your own meals or use prepared foods. The prepared food might be vegetarian, but usually it contains meat. Other foods include, but are not limited to, nuts, seeds, greens, fresh fruits, and vegetables. Some people like to do one of 2 things when preparing a meal: cook the raw food or use food from a can. Cooking on the stove. People sometimes use traditional stovetop cooking methods such as roasting, sautéing, grilling, and frying. Why raw foods? Food cooked by burning a chemical mixture called polyunsaturated fatty acids, PUFAs, are rich in healthy omega-3 fatty acids, N3 fatty acids, and may be absorbed by the body more quickly than raw, unprocessed plant foods. Raw foods tend to be higher in certain vitamins and minerals and nutrients which are more difficult for the body to synthesize, like vitamin C, vitamin E, beta-carotene, selenium, copper, and omega-3 fatty acids. Getting enough iron. An adequate amount of iron is necessary for good health, and a lack of iron can lead to anemia, especially if there is a change in diet or nutritional needs. Fortunately, some fruits and vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables and pumpkin, have iron content comparable to that of meat. How to start eating raw foods. There are lots of health benefits to starting to eat raw foods. The list below presents some of the most important benefits. 1. It boosts your immune system. Raw foods provide the body with everything it needs to fight off illness and disease. With proper digestion, raw food helps boost the immune system, while reducing the body's dependence on alcohol, caffeine, and fatty foods. 2. It helps get rid of chronic diseases. A large number of people with chronic conditions are reporting that their health has improved significantly following a raw food diet. It's possible to significantly improve your body's ability to fight off infections, diseases, and age-related conditions by eating raw foods. 3. What to eat. Eating raw foods means not using processing and cooking to change or transform the food's chemical structure. It also means they are normally in their natural, unprocessed form. This eliminates many of the unhealthy chemicals and additives you'd find in conventionally processed foods. The type of food you choose for a raw diet varies by individual, but it's best to stick with foods that do not contain additives, preservatives, and other chemicals. 10 reasons to make your own soups. So how can you tell whether a food is raw or cooked? When you look at a piece of raw food, you should notice that something solid is between the food's surface and the food's interior. This is the immersion ratio. This percentage is also referred to as the raw-cooked ratio, or the IRR. Conclusion. Do you find this video helpful or scary? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.